What's going, Wolfpack? It's your boy Luis, aka Wolf Rider. It's been a while, I know it's been a while, but as I'm waiting here to get loaded, it's gonna be a minute. It's been a minute already. It's gonna be a minute more. I'll show you guys a little bit, see if how many of you can guess where I'm at right now. I haven't ever been here, but it's a state that I've been in before. I just never been here, so I'll turn the camera around in a minute and I'll show you guys in the comments. Let me know who knows where I'm at right now during this video. But it is Wednesday, August 24th, so it's been a minute since I posted the last video. I've had a couple of messages, some folks on Instagram, hey, you doing all right, checking on me, haven't seen any videos, stuff like that. And I know I haven't apologized. I've kind of recorded a couple, and every time I wanted to sit down and edit, something happened. I have some plants at home, things like that, just life. But just want to let you know, guys, I'm still out here, I'm still good, we're still rolling. And just wanted to touch bases and talk about what's been going on out on the road, because if you are recently new to OTR or to lease purchase or owner op, if you have been out here, you've kind of noticed, especially, you've kind of noticed there's been a change in the market. There's been a change. Fuel prices has gone down, so number one, that is a good thing, but with that also came other challenges. And with this combination of a little bit of this quote-unquote recession, and in combination with the seasonal business of the market just hitting us in during summertime right now instead of last winter like it normally would slow down. It's kind of both things are piled up right now. That's kind of what it feels like, and I don't know. That's the only thing I make sense of it right now, or how I'm making sense of it and just taking the best of it. But it has become a little challenging since the 4th of July weekend. After that, because the month of June, we killed it. We killed the month of June, and it was rolling pretty good. I was hoping it stayed that way for July and August at least. And as soon as 4th of July came back from our vacation, anniversary vacation, we came back from that, it just plummeted. So it's been challenging. On top of that, last week, guys, I had to stay home all week. Got sick real bad after a busy weekend. I wasn't leaving till Tuesday last week, and Monday afternoon it just hit me like a slap in the face, and body ache, fever, all that kind of stuff. So ended up having to stay home all last week. Still a little stuffy, so if you hear my voice a little congested, it's because that is still lingering in here in my chest. It was still lingering when I left Monday morning, but we had to get out here and get the wheels turning, and not let get stuff piled up too much. As you guys know, I'm a lease purchase with Tennessee Steel Haulers, and that weekly deduction is there. So this week we had to make for 2 weeks, but we made that happen and still put some money in our pocket, or will be putting some money in our pocket. As of today, actually, I put some money in my pocket. But this load that we're picking up right here, where we're at, I'll show you in a second. I've forgotten. It's basically going to take us home. I could have delivered on Friday, but unfortunately, I was notified that the receiver was not going to have anybody working this Friday at the construction yard. Therefore, we need to stay till Monday. But it's 2 hours from the house, so I had the option of not taking the load at that moment and just try to find something else that I could deliver this week and put some more more money in our pocket this week. But the way things are right now, it is very challenging. So let's go into that a little bit. First of all, let me show you where I'm at. I'm just gonna see if you guys can guess where I'm at. So I'm just gonna show you that. If you think you know where I'm at, put it down in the comments below. Put it down in the comments below. All right, we're back here. So how things been going on in the market right now? Well, number one, at least for me, and I'm just going to share my experience and how I'm seeing things when it comes to Tennessee Steel Haulers and my experience here. And I know that's probably what you guys want to hear, especially if you're considering TSH. I've read comments of, excuse me, I just ate some pizza. I've read some comments on the Facebook groups about other people with other companies in lease purchase or maybe even owner ops that are having a hard time. Some lease purchase guys who are turning in their trucks and just probably going local. Sorry, I keep getting messages, so hopefully you're not hearing all that. But anyway, they want to go local company driver for a while and then come back later, whenever they see that things get better. I'm definitely not planning at any given point to answer that question of doing that at all. No, we're going to stick it out. We're going to stick it through, and we're going to do our best with what's going on. But one thing that has, been going on is a lot of the shippers that I normally get loads from, in at least the Mid-East area. You guys know I live in Knoxville area, Tennessee. So I work a lot of Alabama, Birmingham, Birmingham area stuff, Tennessee, Ohio, Kentucky, North and South Carolina, Georgia, even a little bit into North Florida or PA, Indiana. But that's usually where I try to circle through. And what's been going on, a lot of the loads, a lot of the shippers in that area had either slowed down or almost pretty much stopped shipping product in the last couple of weeks. And the loads that are going out are going to different areas, not the normal areas that I'm used to seeing on our load board and things like that. And the ones that do show up are scarce, the good paying loads. So the better paying loads are going real fast. So if they're on the board, if it got posted 30 minutes ago, it might be already gone before you even have a chance to call. Somebody may have already seen it, or the agent called somebody and had it covered, or whatever. So you really have to be on your A game. So if you're with Tennessee Still Haulers, or we're a company like So, Lease Purchase, and you're looking at the boards where you work and you see that, you're having a hard time finding, number one, you're going to have rates have gone down. Shippers and I'm trying to do this real fast before they come get me, but I don't think it's going to be a minute. But, shippers and what was the word? Brokers, are not getting the same, rates have kind of they're challenging and fighting the rate a little bit because fuel went down. So, now they don't want to pay as much as they were paying when fuel was up because fuel was down. So now they're trying to lower the rate. Rates are coming down, have come down, and the amenity, at least, to the truck for us, that we do 75%, the $3-4 loads or more. There are some still out there, but those are going real fast, and you have to really be on your A game to catch them, or be, networking. Like I've said from the beginning, networking with your agents, networking with the brokers that you stay in touch and you get to know as you're out here, and be on your A game, contacting them, and hopefully you're in an area that got something close enough that is good, paying. They contact you first to see if you're interested in getting it before they contact the next guy. So, but again, that's a toss-up. So you have to be mostly on your phone, and I spent all my money on Monday. I had a load for Monday that I secured last Thursday afternoon or Friday morning, one of the two. That was the best that I could find. I still had the deadhead from home to go get it, but it paid almost $5 a mile. So even with the deadhead and delivering it, it was a short load. You guys follow me on Instagram, you saw the post of that load. It only weighed 5,000 pounds. Single drop, single little piece of equipment, or like a radiator that it was going to a Caterpillar facility, and it still paid me over $3 a mile, even with the deadhead that I had to do to go get it Monday. But the first couple hours in the morning, I was on the phone talking to just about everybody that I know, letting them know in the area that I was willing to go in their area if they had something that they thought I would be interested in. I also was on the load board looking through it, refreshing the screen on the load boards every few minutes, just kind of in those different areas that I was willing to go to make sure, if something popped up, I'm on the phone calling. And I called a couple of them, and some have already been gone, things that, just showing up from, 5 minutes before for me looking, and then all of a sudden I see it, I called, it's already covered. So it's going that fast, and it's moving that fast. So that's what's happening right now. If you're a company driver, I've talked to a couple of Melton guys, and even with other companies like TMC and stuff like that. If you're a company guy, you might be waiting, you might be waiting 24 hours before you get your next load or more. You might get a load, go deliver it, and they might not give you the next one, to the next day. I know that happened with me when I was in Melton, usually during the wintertime, and the wintertime basically between January and March, partially March, before things would get better and busier. But you had the chance that you might deliver a load, and then you'll have to wait till the next morning or deadhead a long ways to go get your next load probably the next morning, not that same day. So that's what's been going on a lot is right now. Something similar and actually a little bit worse than that normal. So it's a little bit more scarce. So you have to be on your A game. Like I share my opinion with another driver. The money out there, you can still make the money that you need during the week to do it. Just to give you an example, I was out last week. Like I said, I was sick, so I was behind the deductions from last week and this week, and I'm still with this load. Even though this one, if I would have delivered this on Friday like it was scheduled, I would have taken more than my minimum was, several grams to the truck to me, even after the 2-week deduction. So gross to the truck, it was still over $6,500. But I am delivering this one on Monday instead, so I'm taking less right now. Really? Sorry. There's been a lot of trucks here waiting. Apparently, there's been some trucks that have been here since 8 o'clock in the morning. It is about 2 o'clock right now, and they're still catching up apparently. So I came in around 12:30. That's when I got over here, to after the check-in and the paper. We're gonna drive in to 2 different places and then getting back here and getting in this particular line. And if you know where I'm at, I just give you this support, and it's probably one that I would do my best, hopefully, to evade it and not come back, because yeah, this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But again, right now you got to take what you can, and if it pays well, might as well take it. Like I said, I'm going home with this one. I'm hoping that I can make it home tomorrow, because I got to drive just under 1,000 miles between today and tomorrow. So I'm hoping I can make it home by tomorrow night at some point. But if not, it's going to end up being Friday first thing in the morning that I'll make it home. But I'll be loaded, and I'll be about 2 hours away from delivery on Monday, and at least it will set me up for next week, covering my weekly deductions already with this load, and still giving me some cash, and then the rest of the week is all gross to me. So that's the way that's going to work next week. So you guys, this is part of the challenges, thought, and decisions that some of us are having to make right now on, do you take this load and just cut the week a little short and set you better for the following week, or at least have a better chance to start better next week, and then try to make up, split the difference between this week and next week to make up the cash income that you need for your household, or or not take the load. The other option that I had was not tell him no, I'm not going to take this load. He had a different load option, but it would have put me further away and still from home and still deliver on Friday. Now I came out this week, parentheses to that, I came out this week. Sorry, I'm looking at, got trucks parking next to me, and don't know if they're being here after me or before me, but everybody got their times written on the paperwork, and it's supposed to be going by that. So, but anyway, the decision of, do I take it low? I could have canceled this load. Let me go back. That's what I was saying, and I apologize. I'm not going to edit this video too much, so hopefully not a lot of mistakes. But I could have canceled this load and taken a load that was going to Kansas, and but I still, the receiver had short receiving hours till like 11, and anything past 11, you could deliver to the next day. And I could have taken that load, but definitely still not delivered till first thing Friday. But that would have put me like over 600 miles, or about 600 miles away from home. So I could have probably picked up another load on that direction, but still not make it home to Saturday, and then still live Monday. You guys been watching the channel long enough. I said I don't do that kind of stuff. But I did say in parentheses, I was saying that I came out this week with the idea that I might stay out this following weekend for the first time in almost 8 months, 10 months maybe. But the only reason that I'm not going to do that is because the load that I was going to stay out with had to be an over the weekend load, and it had to be worth it for me staying out, not just to do a 34 out in another truck stop, stop Saturday the morning and just be stuck there all weekend till Monday for a regular ass load, if that makes sense. So not going to stay out for that reason. There was only a couple of loads that in certain areas that I had in mind, that if I had a chance to pick one of those up, then I would stay out, because it would give me a lot of cash already in the pocket to start next week, and then get home, by the end of next week, be home, which is a holiday weekend, and also your boy's birthday on Monday of Labor Day. So yeah, that's what I plan to do. Birthday weekend. So celebrate it then. So your boy got to be home next weekend. So this is the weekend that I was willing to be out. Didn't have any softball to play this coming weekend. So I could have stayed out, but I did have volleyball competition with Ashley on Saturday. That league starts Saturday, so I'm playing volleyball on Saturdays with Ashley, softball on Sundays, and kickball. So yeah, staying busy on the weekends, commitment, and just getting out of the truck instead of just being in the truck gives me something to do at home. But right now, as far as we're okay. So anyway, I just made a decision to go home. Things are tough out here right now. If you are having a tough time finding loads and you're with TSH or just started with TSH this last couple of months, you just got to be on the A game, be on the ball, know your numbers. Hopefully you are living within your means and not living above your means because you were doing okay in a month or two and then just kind of went and got into more debt that was unnecessary. I've been there, done that, and I'm still getting paying some of that stuff off out, but I have it to a manageable amount where it's not like I can deal with it. And to each their own, but just saying, you have to, have a reality check of what your numbers are, what you're able to do, and be on the board, be on the ball. Like you're gonna have to be calling the office, calling their agents, and contacting Continue Networking. If you're one of those drivers that talk to me or that personally has my information, I encourage you to reach out. Maybe there's something that I can think of or somebody to call that I can think of that you are not thinking at the moment. I did that Monday morning too. Reached out to my own buddies, asked them about a spot that I didn't remember exactly who was handling that spot area that was surrounding where I was delivering. He messaged me. He also, told me, reminded me who it was, and then also gave me some other people that he was in contact with that I speak to as well, but that handle, he knew of certain things that loads that they were getting that might be able to have something that I would be considering. So whether it worked out or didn't work out with those folks, at least having network with somebody else that can give you, call so-and-so, call this person, or this agent has this loads, or I think, they get this load sometimes going in this direction or that direction, and they pay well, they pay this much approximately. Those are the information that helps you make decisions and, gives you a better chance of finding something to, fulfill your financial needs out here on the road. So it's got to be on the ball. It is doable. Is it going to work worse? Don't know. We'll have to wait and see, right? Things are up and down. There's politics involved. There's elections involved. And there's a lot of opinions out there. But the basic thing that at least I'm doing, and I can give you guys, if you're going through this similar, this season of stuff, is just be on your ball game. Be smart about your fuel. How do you fuel? Where do you go? What areas are you going to? A load can pay decent or good going to a dead zone. Like there's loads that for us going to middle of Arizona, it might pay well going over there, but you're gonna have to probably deadhead a long ways or lose a day or a day and a half to go pick up another load, and that profit that you think you made or that good pay just came back to average. So that may not be as worth it. Now, if it's worth it for you, or it's the only thing you can find to make the money you need for home, then and you take the hit on the after, the next one, then do what you got to do. But keep that in mind. Just as things that I keep that in mind. I won't take a load to Arizona as a dead zone. If you're going like way North Dakota, South Dakota, those areas, just know that it might pay well, but if you do that during the week, you're going to lose the day anyway. So, and you're definitely going to be away from home if you live, in the East Coast and you go to the West Coast. You definitely going to be out. Now, some of you might be saying, that's trucking. You got to be out. Being out a couple of weeks is part of trucking. Being home every weekend is not a thing. Well, it is a thing. Sorry, it is a thing. If you manage your stuff properly, you know your numbers, and you manage your home, fairly, you can be home every weekend. You can take a hit here, in a week, or make it a short week, like I'm doing again this week. The last 3 weeks, excluding my week of being sick last week, but my last 3 weeks, I've been home Thursday or Friday morning. So that's what's been going on. I've cut it short, and I'm still afloat. There's still money in the bank, and bills are getting paid, and truck and fuels, all that's covered. So it is doable. It is still doable, and just want to let you guys know I'm still out here. That's what's going on in my world. I know a couple of my other YouTube guys have posted some of this already, of their experience or their screw up. I got to watch a couple of their videos and reach out to them, see how they're doing. But I'm still out here, guys. I apologize for the lack of videos the last couple of weeks. Again, the weekends I've kept busy with family and actually nice time, and I really don't like to concentrate on recording videos through that. I think about it a lot of times. I don't know if you guys would be interested in even seeing my weekend life. I don't know, even if it's just spurts. If you do, comment below. Maybe I'll decide to share a video here and there about our weekend at home and what we do on the weekend, Ashley and I. I know you guys haven't seen her in a while, but she's been doing good with her training. PawsEmpowered.com. Check her out. Go to her Instagram, Paws Empowered. Support her on there. I would surely appreciate it. She slowly continuously pushed that, but she's doing well at home with that. So I give shout outs to her, and go support my baby there. But yeah, but we're still here, and videos are still gonna come out. I got to get better during the week. Again, last week has been sick. The week before, I was in the middle of editing and just got a rough week. Again, yeah, I agree. I would not lie and tell you, I've been some stress moments during the weeks, and I've been concentrating on making sure I do what I got to do, and not spending, it gets mentally stressful and tiring. So, you stop for the night, you're taking a shower, eat, and I just want to kind of relax instead of kind of just sitting and going through videos, because it can take a minute. But maybe the next couple of videos that come up, it's going to kind of just be like this, not a bunch of road footage, but maybe just the quick edited of a snapshot, picking up and a little bit of what's going on, and then a little bit of chatting and updating you guys and letting you know what I'm doing. But right now, I'm where I'm at. Again, if you recognize this place, comment below. Let me know what you think it is, and I'll let you know if you're right or not. But we're here waiting. Hopefully, I need to at least drive 3.5 hours today, so I can make it for sure. I have a good chance to make it home tomorrow. Perfect if I could drive more. When I got here, I still had over 6 hours on my clock, but unless I can pass my 14 and I don't have to move far anywhere, because apparently from here they can take me to a different spot to get loaded, and if they do that before I can pause my clock, I'm gonna get screwed, and go screwed, and my clock's gonna get screwed. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see what happens. It is what it is. Worst case scenario, I get home Friday morning. That's trucking, that's life, and that's being out here and the sacrifices we have to do at times. So, but other than that, guys, I hope you guys are doing great. Again, thank you for the channel. Thanks for the support. Thanks for all the new subscribers that have come up probably from previous videos. If you have questions, comments, let me know below, and I would make videos like this, even if they're kind of just straight and direct and short, and answer those questions for you guys, hopefully. So may do a live. I haven't done a live in a while. I'll think about it as well, but today is just a time when I'm just sitting here for a minute, and if you hear a little bit of the noise, that's how I'm saving fuel. Chuck's off. I have the EPU running, and I'm sitting back here in the sleeper because air comes from this side, nothing from the front. So it's been raining, as you probably saw when I flicked the camera over, raining off and on down here, and the humidity is fucking crazy. So the cloud kind of took over, so probably all right if I sit in the front, but earlier the sun was kind of halfway in, and it was hot in there, so that's why I'm sitting back here. But this is what I do when I'm having to wait for a while. I'll turn on that EPU. I just sit back here, so I can stay within cool while I'm not doing anything. And we just ate pizza, so ate lunch in the middle of it. So, but that's where I'm at, guys. Again, thanks for all the support. Hope you guys are okay, and we'll see you on the next one. Wolf Rider out. Peace.